Well, this weather is not cooperating as we're set to go. And off we go from Northwest Stadium. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. So the Commanders' offense headed out for their opening drive. They'll be led out by an elite runner, one of the game's top dual-threat young quarterbacks. He was taken second in 2024, Jaden Daniels.
Their loss last week, it really isn't on him. He had a great game. He checked off a lot of the boxes they had for him in the game plan going in, especially the one at the top, Kate, getting him to the end zone. 3 touchdowns, just 1 interception. If he does that again here, they should be winners.
Second down and 10, Daniels. Catch made by Chuba Hubbard. And here's another stop made right at the line. Nice back-to-back reps from this defense.
It's 3rd and 10.
Oh, he's going to run for it. He dodged the tackle. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
23 yards. And a Washington first down. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
This is Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt in it for the first time. Some good running here as he gets him 7 on that first down carry.
He's brought down at the 42-yard
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
On the counter, Krosky-Merritt. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
You know what I like about a 2nd and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a first down, but you know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play-action pass in a similar down and distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
And he manages to find a little traction on that soaked field as he fights forward for a couple. We get a stoppage here. One of their big blockers up front. In some pain following that play. He's being attended to. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. From the gun, a run for Krosky-Merritt. And this will only complicate matters for 3rd down, partner. They're sent backwards.
I know they say it any time he comes up in an interview, but they appreciate having him on this defense so much, Kate, because of plays like that one. Those are great instincts. It takes instincts and want to come up and run support, and not many corners can make that stop.
And this opening drive headed for 4th down. That's incomplete. Defender there to knock it away. And that's going to be something to watch as this game goes on, Brock. We know they like to take their shots throughout.
Yeah, and we know this league today, Kate, loves to play that umbrella coverage, right? Try to keep everything in front of them.
Yep.
The only way you're going to get behind them is to take shots like that one.
This one carries out of bounds. Not the greatest field position awaiting them. It's spotted at the 11. So now the Cowboys getting an opportunity to send their offense out for the first time. Leading them out, someone we're all very excited to watch. It's the rookie out of Alabama.
Sure feels like the bye week came at a perfect time for him and his team as well. Right smack dab in the middle of the season, giving everybody some time to rest, recharge mentally, and really get yourself energized, Kate, to attack the rest of this regular season, starting with this contest.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And they were ready for this one. No running room at all. He's taken down behind the line.
You see that sweep blown up before it gets to the outside. You know defensively, tremendous anticipation. But even more, better execution.
Play action. It's Wilson. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Incomplete. Makes it 3rd down and 12 yards.
3rd and long for him here. And that one's too far in front of them, so now they're facing 4th down.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on 3rd down? Well, they chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
And he drives this one into the pouring rain. And this just gets past the 20 before going out. Here comes the Washington offense out to the field, ready for their 2nd drive. And in a tie game, we've been sensing a breakthrough coming, Brock. Might this be the drive where we finally see one side get the edge over the other?
Well, if it is, Kate, you know and I know it's about play-to-play execution, and more than likely, making sure they can convert in some of those situational downs.
First down play, nets and 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Pitch it to Merritt. Pop on the line here on 2nd down, which is only going to make things tougher for this 3rd down coming up. Cowboys crowding the passing lanes. They're into the dime for 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. This one's in range, but it gets knocked away. Couldn't connect, and that brings up 4th down.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that 4th down, gets down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure, and let the cover guys go shut it down.
And a good return as he gets him up across midfield and into enemy territory. The Cowboys and their running back about to get back to work. And you can see he's done his part on offense this season, sitting 2nd right now in the league in rushing touchdowns. Wilson on 1st and 10. He's going to tuck it and run. And there's that slide at the end, Brock. Good decision-making there as he picks up close to 8 on that run. Just a yard left to go on 2nd down. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. Back-to-back carries here. Stop comes at the 15-yard line as he gets them into the red zone. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Well, that play right there, that one is why linemen, they run the 40, do all the agility tests in their spandex at the combine. Yeah, having fast and agile big guys up front lets them set the table so the running backs can go do their job.
Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
Shotgun snap for Wilson. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket and keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
Throwing on 3rd, Wilson. That one's incomplete in the end zone. Took his shot at 6 that time. So that brings up 4th and long. Out comes the kick team to attempt this field goal. This is going to be a 32-yarder from the left hash. Smith able to put it through. And that'll mark their first appearance in our scoring summary today.
I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. But that's 3 points, and it's enough to give them the lead.
He fields it from the 8. He stopped on the run back at the 27. Washington ready to go on offense as they take the field. And they're hoping they can keep the punter off the field this time around, Brock, after he's been called upon each of their first 2 possessions. All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here, Merritt. And he's going to pay off this 1st down run with a nice pickup of 9.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
He's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Manages a gain of 3 there. And that's going to give the Commanders a 1st down.
For a Commanders 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Here's Daniels. Short pass caught by his tight end. This one is stopped after about a 5-yard pickup. The tackle made it to 45.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 46-yard line.
2nd down give to Merritt. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mocked up, too. Cowboys bringing out an extra defensive back on third.
It's now 3rd and 5.
Out of the gun, Daniels. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's going to have this one down to the 28. A 28-yard pickup there. And that's good for a Washington first down. One quarter down for these two NFC East teams. Just 3-0 is our score. We're back to Northwest Stadium right after this. Time now for the second quarter. Commanders in possession. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. From the gun, it's Daniels. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. 2nd and 10, so at the 28.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. Cowboys closing in, and they get to him. And that sack may change the next play call as it sends them backwards ahead of 3rd down.
When nothing opens up, that becomes a pretty clear throwaway spot. I mean, that is textbook throwaway spot right there, Kate. Get outside the box, chuck it into the 3rd row, and avoid exactly what happened right there. Because now 3rd down is so much harder.
It's a nickel set for the Cowboys on this 3rd down. Back to throw. Here's Daniels. Running right side by McLaurin. And he's out of bounds just short of the 30.
Terry McLaurin. A gain of 5. It's 4th down.
Groupie sends it through. And we're all tied up now in the first half.
A dependable kicker, man. That is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
Return starts at the 9. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Cowboys offense headed out there. And last drive left them in a little bit of limbo, Brock. They were happy to leave with points, obviously, but not happy that they had to settle for a field goal instead of a touchdown.
Coaches love to say, on offense, let every drive end in a kick. Bronze medal's a punt, silver medal's a field goal, and now they're going to be striving for that PAT, the gold medal.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down. 5 DBs out there for the Commanders on 3rd.
And it brings up 3rd.
Will air it out on 3rd. Gets it to him on the screen. He makes the catch, but is hit before he can get that first down. They say he's maybe a yard short.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field's thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
It's a nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35. The Washington offense getting set for its next possession. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. Throwing on 1st down, Daniels. Ooh, that one's nearly intercepted. The defense read that one perfectly. A poor choice to make that throw. 2nd down coming up. So that play doesn't work out, but things make it even worse for them. Looks like one of their big guys out front is in need of a look from the training staff. So play number 1 almost ended this drive. Let's see what play number 2 has in store. On 2nd and 10 now, Daniels. Breaks across midfield, hits the opposing territory. And he's finally stopped across midfield at the 47. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
This is tough running in this weather out there, but he keeps the feet moving, gains 3. And they're whistling for a stop here, and that's one of the Cowboys who's in some pretty clear discomfort and in need of some assistance. They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Krosky Merritt on his own read. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Wrapped up on that play by big Quentin Williams. Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down.
You know, when we watch the Combine each and every single year, I hope you get good enough to understand as a football fan, watch the big guys' first 10 yards. Don't watch the ends and the linemen run 40. Watch their first 10, because that's the most critical. And that defensive end showed you right there the kind of explosive burst in the first few yards to get home for the big sack.
The Cowboys offense now headed back to the field. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. First call here coming from the shotgun. Rolling back, gets the handoff. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
They give it to him again. They're driving him closer and closer, Brock. This play made behind the line. They're now back at the 6. They sent him with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming. Still managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for court.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down. Punt team on the field. And he'll try to hit this one well. On him quick, and they block it! And he gets to it in the end zone. This is going to be a touchdown! The Commanders take a 2nd quarter lead. Oh, man, that was awesome, Brock. First the race toward the punter to get the block, and then another race to get on top of the block kick for 6.
And when you block that punt, Kate, you do have a numbers advantage and a ferocity advantage, because you know you've got an opportunity to put points on the board as well. That group wasn't just satisfied to get home and block the punt. They want to put points on the scoreboard.
That one splits the uprights. And the Commanders break that tie and now lead by 7. The Commanders' kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. Has this at the 6. This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line. Another drive coming up for this Dallas offensive unit.
31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31. Wilson now off the play action. That throw behind his intended target. Trying to get it to Harold Fanning Jr. with that one. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And that's good for a few. It brings up 3rd down.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the 1st down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And this defense makes the stop in a big way to bring up 4th down.
In theory, Kate, that's exactly what complementary man coverage is supposed to look like. The DBs, well, they're sticky on the back end of it. The front end, that pass rush, it makes an impact. It gets home. But, of course, we know it's not that simple. It is really tough to lock down a full field for more than a second or 2.
And, hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return. The Commanders all set to regain possession. They didn't add to their lead last time out, so they punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. Giving this to Krosky Merritt. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's going to give the Commanders a 1st down.
Washington, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 40.
They're going to run again here with Krosky Merritt. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Daniels now. And he's not going to escape this. The Cowboys take him down. And it'll be 3rd down coming up after this defense's 3rd sack of the game.
In a situation like this, you got to be a fixer. I mean, this game is hard, and you get into known passing situations, it gets even more difficult. But when you don't get rid of the ball and you take another sack, you make this 3rd down a near impossibility.
Defense looking to defend the marker on 3rd down. Daniels back to throw. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Deron Bland has it. Well, partner, you know this one firsthand. Getting them behind the sticks really limited what the call could be on the offensive side, and no doubt helped set up that INT.
Unfortunately, I sure do. And when you're in these situations, you got to have self-talk. You really do as a quarterback. You got to tell yourself 3rd and long, extra long like this, protect the football. Protect the football. A punt is okay. Quarterback extra aggressive in the defense, well, they did exactly what they wanted to do. They took it from them.
On 1st down, it's Wilson. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Back to their own side of the field now, Brock. This is 2nd and long. From the gun, it's Wilson. Connecting on a slant. And they're going to hold him down just shy of the 40. Cowboys have to get moving here. Clock's still running.
Brings up 3rd and 7.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Hauled in by Lamb, right side. Ooh, and he's out of bounds before he can break it upfield. They'll bring out the punter here.
It's 4th down.
And this one sails out, no return on the punt. The Commanders, some running back Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt, headed back to the field now. Daniels on 1st down. Finds him over the middle. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
On the toss, here's Krosky-Merritt. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here. It's going to bring up 3rd down. Washington calls it 2nd timeout. 3rd and 4 coming up now.
It's now 3rd down and 4.
Daniels. He's going for it himself. And the defense was ready. They got him at the line. Now Dallas is going to call its 2nd timeout. He's hit before he can get anything on that return. A little less than 30 seconds to go as they begin this drive. Wilson with it on 1st. Finds a seam down the middle. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. Signals, and looks like we've got a timeout before that 1st down play. Wilson now, 1st and 10. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down. Wilson now from the gun. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up. Sticking in the air with Wilson. Coverage holds up, and he just had to get rid of it. So out now comes the punter. Jalen Lane back deep for the Commanders. And all right, they're only going to have enough time for one more snap here before we reach halftime. Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on 1st down. One drawn up here for Daniels. So we